If you're looking for the sewing machine for beginners, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Brother CS6000D Sewing and Quilting Machine. Brother is one of several trusted brands when it comes to sewing machines, and this particular machine is one of their most popular options. It's well loved for good reason. It's reasonably priced but packed with features galore, such as built-in stitches, an automatic needle threader, and an LCD screen. But the machine is not so complicated that a beginner will feel overwhelmed. It's a good mid-size model and weighs 13 pounds, so it can stay set up without being an eyesore, or it can easily be moved if needed. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Haitral HTC 741 Mini Portable Sewing Machine. When you first start a hobby, it can be hard to know just how invested you should get when it comes to buying supplies and organizing a space, whether the interest will be short-lived, or if you just want a machine for an occasional project rather than frequent use. In those cases, it makes sense to start with an option that doesn't break the bank, but is still considered a quality purchase, like the Haitral Mini Sewing Machine. This Min is petite, lightweight, but durable, too. It has all the basics you'd expect: 2 speeds, lighting to make it easy to see what you're sewing, a thread cutter, and more. Newbie sewers say that it's great to learn on, and is easy to figure out. Just note that this probably isn't the best option if you're looking to sew thick fabric. The number 3 position is held by Janome 2212 Sewing Machine. Looking for a simple option that's still incredibly durable? A manual sewing machine fits the bill, though you won't get the on-screen options and settings that come with a computerized version. Still, if you're tired of looking at screens all day long, your phone, the TV, the washing machine, and so on, you'll appreciate the straightforward Janome 2212 Sewing Machine. This machine's simplicity is a true perk for beginners. You can learn the core tasks that are required for sewing without having to delve into a complicated instruction manual or watch multiple YouTube tutorials. Even though it's easy to use directly out of the box, it has enough features that it'll grow with you. In fact, this is a great option for beginners and experienced seamstresses alike. This machine includes a stitch selection and length dial, along with a stitch chart, bobbin hook, and other key features. It's a good mid-size and weight, and there's also a convenient storage area underneath the sewing workspace, handy for storing odds and ends. Next at number 4, we have Magicfly Mini Sewing Machine. If you want to sew with friends, attend classes, or just generally be able to move your sewing machine from point A to point B, a portable machine is a must. These machines are also ideal if you don't want to take up too much space or only sew occasionally. This mini machine has 2 speeds, a small collection of accessories, and an extension table for bigger projects. It has beginner-friendly features like an easy threading option and weighs just under 4 pounds. You can plug it in or power it with batteries, handy if you're in a location that doesn't have outlets available. The number 5 position is held by Brother XR3774 Sewing and Quilting Machine. Quilters have specific needs when it comes to sewing, and the Brother XR3774 machine delivers. It comes with a walking foot, a must for quilters, along with an extendable table for draping fabric. It has plenty of beautiful decorative stitches and is available at a budget-friendly price. It's a bit bulkier and heavier than other options, but that's not a bad thing, especially for quilters who need plenty of space to work. And while this Brother machine is incredibly beginner-friendly, long-term sewers will also be able to use it for years. The number 6 position is dominated by Husqvarna Viking Jade 20 Sewing Machine. This beginner-friendly machine has a guide located in the lid, so you can take a peek if you're unsure of how to proceed with your fabric type. That's truly handy if you're new to sewing, since figuring out the correct settings for a project is a process that can take experience and time to master. The Husqvarna Viking Jade has a large embroidery hoop, along with 70 built-in embroidery designs and over 100 built-in stitches. As you get more comfortable with the machine and with embroidering, you'll be able to take advantage of the machine's software for creating embroidery designs. Another great quality is this machine's portability. Since you can pack up the pedal and power cord, it's incredibly easy to bring the machine with you on the go while traveling or going to a friend's. Take note, though, that it's definitely on the heavier side. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Singer Start 1304 Sewing Machine. Looking for a gift for a child? Gifting a sewing machine early on can lead to a lifelong habit and useful skill. Of course, any young sewer will need supervision. Needles can be sharp, and a real sewing machine is not a toy. This Singer machine is lightweight, which is convenient if you envision your child taking it along to sewing classes or over to grandma's house. It also offers just the right amount of basic features to get kids started with sewing. It has a stitch selector, a 4-step buttonhole maker, a reverse lever, and more basics. Every dial and button is clearly and simply labeled to avoid making users feel overwhelmed. While it's suitable for children, this machine is also a great option for adults. The lack of bells and whistles is a feature, not a deficit, allowing you to get going on projects right away. The number 8 position is held by Singer M1500 Mechanical Sewing. This Singer sewing machine comes with everything a beginner could need to get started, including an instructional DVD and 57 easy stitch patterns. The machine is equipped with a built-in needle threader and the ability to switch stitches and also adjust their width and size. It also comes with over 65 helpful accessories, including a seam ripper, all-purpose foot, needle plate screwdriver, and a pack of needles and bobbins. Plus, since it weighs just over 12 pounds, this machine is both lightweight and portable, perfect if you live in a small space and want to store it between uses. Users will go from having no sewing experience to sewing up masks and on to bigger projects like curtains and outfits in no time. Next, at number 9, we have Husqvarna 1850 Sewing and Quilting Machine. This Brothers sewing machine is perfect for the beginner sewer with ambitions for more advanced projects. For easier threading, there's a drop-in bobbin instead of the standard style. Beginners will appreciate that the speed is adjustable to avoid going too fast when learning. There's also a start/stop, but to stop suddenly if you made a mistake. As you advance, this machine has 130 stitches, 6 buttonhole options, a built-in needle threader, and programmable needle up/down. These features are great for making clothes, quilts, and everything in between. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Seesaw 141 Portable Mini Sewing Machine. If you are looking for the simplest, streamlined sewing machine, look no further. This pick is a fully functioning sewing machine for $25. Smaller than an issue of Good Housekeeping, this sewing machine weighs under 3 pounds for easy carrying. Perfect for small, simple sewing projects with one stitch. This machine has added ease-of-use features like a side thread cutter, removable extension table, and built-in lamp. Note that this machine has no back stitch to enforce your stitches. It is recommended to sew over the ends again.